What's going on, guys? Danny here, back again with another rad or bad for you guys. Today we are looking at a Hutch Windstyler. Before we get into it, leave your comments in the comment section down below. Let me know if you think this bike is rad or bad. And if you're on YouTube, hit that sub, trying to hit to 500. Try to get to 500. And if you're on TikTok, Instagram, hit the follow. Greatly appreciate it. But let's get into the bike. So as always, we're gonna start up top at those handlebars. And the first thing I'm gonna say is those brake levers, put them down a little more vertical. I think it's a much more comfortable ride instead of having them directly out. Again, this is all personal preference. I prefer those levers to be more in a vertical position. Again, I think it's more comfortable. Next is the cable routing. It's going behind the bars. Personally, not a big fan of it. You can run them between the plate and that top crossbar, and I personally think it makes for a better look on the bike instead of running them through the back. Just my personal preference. I also am not a big fan of the red cable on the left lever. I think a white cable would have put this bike a little more together, because if you look at the bike as a whole, where's the rest of the red besides on the plate and the head badge? Going down to the stem, I would drop it just a little bit. I'm not a fan of neck sticking out of the stem, but I am a fan of neck. But yeah, drop the stem a little bit. Going down to the forks, I don't see any cable on the outside of the forks on this one, but this is how I found the photo of this guy's bike, so I can't really tell if he has it on the outside this time. And then I don't see any cabling coming out of that caliper, so I'm not sure what's going on there. Midsection of the bike, we have a nice swoop on that lower gyro cable. It's actually strapped to the top tube of that bike, so that is good. You can see the little zip type there. And then if you follow the rest of that lower gyro cable, you can see it starts to roller coaster. I am not a fan of that, never have been. I think you should give it a proper cut so it's nice and sleek going into that rear caliper, so I'm not a fan of that. We've got the correct sprocket on this bike, so that is dope. Not a fan of it being blue though. I think you should have kept it chrome or just whatever color it came, but yeah, the blue I'm not a fan. Pedals are okay, not really a big fan of plastic platform pedals. I would have gone again chrome or a white aluminum pedal. Seat post is decent, doesn't look like it's too high up, and he's using a trick top seat, so all in all, not bad. I'm actually gonna give this bike a rad.